오던데. 갈싹 먹을 거 모르겠네. 무슨 시인데?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Looks nice, inshallah. So it is day 58. Trying to become a millionaire. Not trying. Documenting my way to becoming a millionaire is kind of more correct way of saying words. Yeah. So quickly, let's make a recap of what I have done so far. Right now I'm recording this video at 2:41 p.m. and so far we have done a lot of great things, which are one of the most important things to record this video so far. I'm gonna go to Instagram right now, and I see that I messaged a lot of people only 4 hours ago, so at about like 10 a.m. So my latest message was sent 4 hours ago. Yeah, for those of you who are new here, I am making websites for clients, and this is how I'm planning to become a millionaire. Yeah, 25th of February 2024, I have DM'd 62 out of 50 people I planned to DM. So I DM'd 12 more people than I actually wanted to DM. Yeah, I applied for 8 companies to work, alhamdulillah, and I got one test project. Actually, I got 2 test projects, but one of them I have no freaking idea how to do and how to make this thing work. I have no freaking idea because it's just I'm a front-end developer, and that test project involves to a certain degree not a lot of, but some kind of back-end programming. So I refuse to do this test project, but there is another test project which I have and I need to do, which is purely front-end development using JavaScript. So yeah, I got one test project and I got 0 replies so far. Let me check my another Instagram account. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I don't know, this one right here, the main one, my main Instagram, there is no replies so far, as I can see. Here, nah, my latest message was sent 1 day ago, so it's about February 24th or 23rd. Yeah, no replies from both of my accounts so far. Okay, we got test project at least, and yeah. Okay, you know what, it might look kind of a little depressing, but the thing is that, you know, as soon as I DM people, I just put it aside. I genuinely don't look at numbers of how many people reply to me, how much success I have done. I don't know, I just take it easier. The reason why it look a little depressive, a little bit like, you know, just I'm DMing like so many people and there's 0 replies and all this stuff, because I'm recording this video, brother. If I wouldn't record this video before, I will record this video, and right after I'm gonna record this video, what am I gonna do is to read 2 books. I need to read 2 books. I need to read Quran and I need to read Atomic Habits. So Quran is about 5 pages. Atomic Habits, I have a because it's my second book, number 2. The major is Quran and minor is Atomic Habits. So yeah, Atomic Habits only like 1 or 2 pages. Yeah, and I am, after reading, these two books, I'm gonna go ahead and search for a video editor, short form content. I need to get back, last year, 2023, between September and November, I just was hammering short form content. I was doing 1 to 2 short form videos every day, and I was uploading it on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And you know, it was just so much volume involved, and just was crazy because I was putting out a lot more content than I'm doing right now. Yes, I'm doing it more consistently because back then I used to I might have skipped one day because I don't feel like, or I just didn't found the correct moment or place uh, during my day to just sit down and make one video, because you need to like type subtitles by your hand and all this stuff. It requires time, and it also like uploading content also requires a little bit of time. But right now I'm uploading consistently for 58 days now. 58, am I right? Yeah, 58 days. Long form videos. First of all, I mean, yeah, long form videos are a lot easier to film, but they also have some kind of meaning and also have some kind of value involved, a lot more than short. But the thing is that I can do both. You know, yeah, there is a certain level of being delusional or crazy that it is too much. But when I think about like, can I make both long form content and make short form content? Like, if I can merge these two things together, imagine like, yeah, it's gonna be a little problematic to find someone who is willing to make it for free just for portfolio, because he needs to work with someone, and someone who have a future. And, if he will see future in me, like, I want to find someone who is going to be as enthusiastic as I am. Like, if someone, when I was 15, 16, if someone would have came to me and said, there is like 1,000+ subscribers YouTube channel which I have, and I was searching for someone who is ready to go to this journey together with me right now, because I don't have money to pay you right now, but I know for sure that in the future I will have money. And that's, a lot of you guys explain to me how you're gonna pay, like, ask me to explain you like how you're gonna pay all this stuff. Brother, it really depends on a human being with which you are dealing with. You gotta be ready to understand other people, because a lot of people are on the internet and searching for a client to pay for them, to pay for their time and services. But it doesn't mean that there is the kind of person who is ideal for you. And the kind of person who is ideal for me is someone who is about the same age as I am, who can edit videos okay and well enough for me. I'm not asking for some kind of Oscar or Shakespeare level of editing. I'm asking just for okay and good level of editing, which is I can look at and I'm like, just good, you know. And yeah, that's it. Like, this person is ready to make this job right here for a period of time. Like, yeah, just basically work with you, like, there are a lot more people who don't want to work with you in this kind of how to say that, contract, which is in the long run, like, definitely, I get it, they're gonna win in the long run. The kind of person with which you're gonna work with, they need to be able to look and plan for a long run. If they plan to be a video editor, a great video editor, for a long run, for next 10, 15 years, and you came to them and say, you know what, I'm gonna make content with you or without you for next 10 or 15 years. If you would like to be with me together and edit these videos together with me for next 10 or 15 years and create beautiful just crazy level of content, and at the same time I'm gonna pay you. Yes, not right now, but maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years later, I'm gonna be able to make money from this YouTube channel and I'm gonna pay you. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I don't know how to explain you otherwise. I have found this kind of people in my life. Yes, it's tough. Like, 1 out of 100 or 1,000 is gonna be okay with that. But when you found that guy, it worth it. When you found it, when you did it, it worth it. Okay, that's what I wanted to say about hiring stuff. Like, basically, it applies for anything. Like, if you right now at the current moment don't have money to hire people, but you need them, like for example, I might need a video editor, short form video editor, or you might need a web designer, graphic designer, or a developer, or somebody like that. You need to be able to. It doesn't mean that if you don't have money, you can't have a stuff. It's not quite true. Like, there's a way to deal with anyone, because everyone understands that, if you can give them something which is gonna be valuable for them even more than money, to a certain degree. Like, what I'm offering people, like, this 1,000+ subscribers, and I'm saying to them, you know what, I'm gonna make content for next 10 or 15 years. Are you with me? Like, yeah, one of the things which you can offer for them is, if you can see yourself, and I hope you do, next 5, 7, 10, 15, 20 years doing the same business, and you say them, you know what, I'm gonna do it with you or without you, and I'm gonna, I would like to see you in my team with me. Like, can you imagine what kind of level of success we're gonna achieve if we're gonna be together for next 15 years doing this stuff, doing this business? And if they smart enough, I believe that they're gonna agree. Like, don't make them to work only on your project, because people need to pay for their bill, pay for their pay for their bills, and that's okay. They might do some kind of side hustle or like something except your job, but if they're not quitting, if they're being able to handle both this and that, bro, just continue growing. One day you will be able to pay them, and even more, and maybe even more than these side hustles are making this guy, and you're gonna hire that guy full time. The problem is that to find this kind of person, I have found people who are ready to work for free and like for portfolio. That's alhamdulillah, I'm happy. But I didn't manage to find a guy which is gonna be working with me for at least 1 year. Like, I have people, like have had people who worked with me for 2-3 months at max, and that's it. They quit after that. That's okay. I understand people, and you gotta understand them too. They're gonna give a shot to you after 2 or 3 months. If they decide that, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore, you gotta understand them. You have to understand them. Like, there is only two choices in front of you, my brother. You either gonna understand them, and you're gonna keep searching for a right person again and again and again and again, or otherwise you're gonna just sit down and just wait for the moment when money is gonna come in, which might take years, and then only try to hire somebody, which is okay for some people, but for me it's not. Like, you might criticize me, you might say whatever you want, you might name me a scammer or like whoever you want, honestly, but I'm not scamming people, and I don't have a bad intention to hire people. Like, my intention from hiring people, like what these people are gonna get from working with me, is a lot of experience, portfolio, and all this, like, teamwork, like the same I'm gonna get from them. So yeah, this is what, you know, I can share with you today, and like about hiring stuff, because most of you are trying to build your own business and stuff. So here's my advice to you, bro. If you don't have money, it doesn't really mean that you can't hire anyone. You just gotta, you know, you either gonna spend your time searching for the right person, which might take not that long, by the way. Like, earning money to be able to afford an average editor or average worker might take you one half, 2 years of work. But hiring for a right person can take you for 1, 2, 3 months. And you know, I don't know, brother. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Like, every video I try to share something I learn on my way of becoming a millionaire. And so far, the most valuable lesson which I have learned for myself is, you know, today, after making 500 push-ups in 1 hour, like, yeah, I decreased from 700 push-ups every day to 500 to be able to handle it at least somehow, because I jumped from making 100 push-ups every day to over 700 push-ups, and I basically did 700 push-ups for 3 days in a row. But on a fourth day, it sucked so much that I just said to myself, you know, 500, okay, because even 500 is like 5 times jump from 100 push-ups every day, which I used to do. So I did 500 push-ups today, alhamdulillah. And I saw a video by Iman saying that, you know, you invest your time, your work for months and months and months, and when money is just right about to get to you, just this little, you quit. You quit. And you move on to something else. As if like you have an allergy for money. Which is so damn correct, because one of you guys on my previous video wrote a comment, change your business, or like, you know, change the way you make money or something like that. And I replied, why? I don't want to have an allergy for money, because I know money is coming. Money is coming, brother. I don't know how and when it's gonna happen. And one thing I just know is that if I'm gonna put in work, it's just, you know, it like the one of the laws of the universe, energy doesn't comes from nowhere and doesn't goes nowhere, and does not disappears to nowhere. Like, if I'm putting energy into this thing and making this business work, it can't disappear nowhere. Just, right? This is one thing. I think it's one of the basic laws of the physics. 3 basic laws of the physics, and one of them is this law which I said you. I don't know the name, I'm sorry. What I want to say you again, the next point I want to make is that if you are in industry which has already succeeded before you even was born, because I was born in 2006, and this industry was doing like so damn good before 2006, that this is crazy, man. Can you imagine, like, websites industry, web design industry was doing pretty freaking good even before I was born. And till to this day, there is agencies. If same applies for any kind of agency you are making. Video editing, SMMA, marketing was there for decades. Coding was there for decades. Like, building websites and stuff was there for decades, I think. And, you know, after I get into this business, and like a couple of days after I closed one of my clients, I made a research of how other people have succeeded. And I saw let me give you actually an example, by the way. Actually, okay. Top 5 top 5 web design agencies in the world, January 2024. A list of the best web design companies.
Namazımı okualım.